All right, guys, let's check out our lesson practice here today. Before we get to that, I want to show you a little cheat sheet we have. When you're comparing fractions, you can use page 5, way in the back. These fractions here are in order. Half, smaller than a half. You can see how they get a little smaller. So if you ever would compare a sixth to a half, it would be smaller. Whereas you would compare 5/6, it would be bigger. Okay? So if we take this line here and go across here, that's where all the halves would be. So anything on the bottom side, 9/10, would be bigger than a half because it goes all the way up to here. Okay? So that would be one. The other thing you can do is you could check out this page right here at the top. See the halves here? 1/2, 2/4 is a half, 3/6 is a half, 4/8 is a half, 5/10, and 6/12. So anyone on this side, 4/6 or 5/8 or 7/9 or 3/4, those are all bigger than a half, and these are all smaller. So that's a cheat sheet that you can use to help you when you're comparing these fractions. All right, let's get after our assignment now. Here on the Wednesday assignment, it's on page 145. You have your name up there already. Let's start at number 1. It says it costs $3.48 to rent the movie. Leo gave the clerk $5. How much money should Leo get back? Now, that's a subtraction problem. You're going to give the guy $5 for a movie that costs $3.48. How much money do you get back? Okay, so cross out the 5, and you got 4, 9, 10. 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 5 is 5, 5 minus 4 is 5, and 4 minus 1 is 1. So your change should be in dollars and cents here, $1.52. Number 2, back from lesson 11. The veggie wrap costs $1.45 and the fruit salads cost 95 cents. What's the cost of the veggie wrap and fruit salad together? When we're going to add things, we say together. $1.45 and $0.95. I'm going to say to Mr. Bauer, line up the decimal point. 5 plus 5 is 10, 0 down, 1 up. I like to make 10s. 9 and 1 is 10, plus 4 more is 14. 1 up, $2.40 for a delightful veggie wrap and fruit salad. I mean, we're talking eat healthy, guys. Number 3 comes from lesson 21 earlier in this week. A week is 7 days. How many days is in 52 weeks? So we got groups of 7 times 52 of those groups. That's going to tell us how many days are there in the whole year, almost the whole year. There's actually a few more. This is going to be close. 7 times 2 is 14, carry the 1. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 1 is 36. 364, what days? You know how many days are in a year? 365 and 1/4. That's why once in a while we have that leap year to catch up those fourths. We'll have a question on that later in the year. All right, we're going to do 4 and 5 yet, and then jump to a couple at the end. Number 4 says, Samuko, Hector, and Ariel have $24. They want to divide the money equally. How much money will each receive? Well, you got to count how many kids there are. There are 3 kids. They have a total of $24. Now, they say write it as a multiplication table. So we got 3 kids times some amount of money equals a total of 24. I think it read a little bit more like a division problem, right? $24, and we're going to divide it up to the 3 kids. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. 1 for you, 1. How many times will you do that? Well, 3 goes into 24 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24. 0 remainder 8. What? $8 per person. You can write your 8 like that. $8.00. All right, number 5. It comes from investigation 2 that we skipped. So I always like to do those with you. 1/2 of the contents of a 20-ounce bag of snacks mix is granola. 1/4 of the contents is raisins. How many ounces of granola are in the bag? Now, we don't know how to do this problem yet, and we're not going to know for a few lessons. That's why we're going to do it together. Saxon kind of sometimes asks this question we don't know. How many ounces of granola are in the bag? And it says 1/2. So we're going to write like this, 1/2 of 20. and we're trying to find a half of something, we divide it by 2. So take 20 divided by 2. And 2 goes into 20 10 times, so it would be 10 ounces. And this one has an A and a B, so when you write it over here, write it nice and neat. A, 10 ounces. And now we got to get a B in there too. B says how many ounces of raisins are in the bag. And it says there was 1/4 of 20. So go ahead and take 20 and divide it by 4. Slide down the 4 until you hit the 20. You'll find it should be 5 what? 5 ounces. So 5 was a really tough one. That's why I wanted to do that one with you. Flip it over. Turn the page. Take a look at number 27. Now that 27 is one we should work on together. It said the fraction 3/4 is equivalent to what decimal? I got no idea. 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, 1/4, 3/4. What's the decimal? Now if you have yours, you got to look kind of hard because it's kind of gray here. It's 0.75. Remember to use your fraction kit for that. 3/4 equals 0.75. Check out number 26. Which fraction below is not equal to 1/2? So we got 10 20ths. 10 times 2 is 20. That's a half. We got 20 40ths. 2 times 2 is 4. So that's a half. We got 40 80ths. 4 times 2 is 80. So that's a half. And we got 80 40ths. What? They put the bigger number on top. Improper fraction. We can't have an improper fraction. So that was obviously the wrong answer. So it's letter D. Letter D. All right, number 29 says, write equal groups word problems for this equation, then answer the question. 3 times 12 equals P. Now, whenever I see 12, I always think of eggs, because a dozen eggs. So my problem would sound like this. Mr. Bauer has 3 boxes of eggs. Period. There are 12 eggs in each box. How many eggs does he have? Question mark. And then, of course, we got to figure it out. 3 times 12. 3. We had this one the other day, too. 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 1 is 3. 36 what? And I'm going to say 36 eggs. Number 30, and we're done, and you're on your own. It says, write the 10th term in the counting sequence. 8, 16, 24, 32. It starts with 8, and it goes up by 8. So go ahead and take 8 times the 10th term. Hang that 0 out. Bring that 0 down. And your answer is... Ooh, I just dropped it off the top. Your answer is 80. All right, 4 on the back, 5 on the front. We knocked out our 9. You guys have a great day. Finish the week strong.